actually feels like I'm in my Trackhawk, just a different smell, a weird smell. I don't know what it is. Hopefully, I don't know if it's your leather upholstery or, you know, conditioning or some weird thing you bought at yeah, it looks like you bought something at CVS to put in here. Yep.
The leather smell, exactly. The leather air freshener.
He's got a leather air freshener for his leather. I got to do that for my Ford Explorer because I don't have leather anymore. So I got to do that, dude. I got to put that in. Where'd you get that from? Send me that shit. My birthday's coming up. You should buy me some leather smell fucking air fresheners in my car. Okay, so we are doing a nighttime shoot real quick because my friend John, who lives not too far away from me, he had some work done and there's some really cool stuff that's been done. So let's see if I can catch this on camera. I don't know if you can see that. So that's his Pro, and on this side, charged. Top, look at that, dude. Look at that. He got his third brake light turned into an SRT badge. That's pretty cool. He's got a badass car. We're gonna take a look at it during the day as well. I'm gonna jump in. Can we have the lights on a little bit? Damn, look at this shit. So what are you doing now?
Going.
You texting? Where all your friends are here. Who are you texting? This is gonna be my opener. Put my seatbelt on because you got Pro charged. What is this thing? Trackhawk. Might as well be a Trackhawk now. So what's your system? Like, what do you got in here? What's it all made of, dude?
JL audio, stealth box, so it goes in where your factory, I guess, I don't know.
The sub would be?
Exactly.
Okay.
Then I did an audio control processor. Which
but hold on, you were able to like hook up into the EVIC without having to, yeah, the Uconnect without having to like go aftermarket?
That's why I did a processor. I did an audio control processor, which basically so you can keep the Uconnect.
Even in here you got stainless steel cup holder liners. Damn, dude, you hooked this shit up. I like that. That's actually really cool. Maybe Wawa will like start figuring out how to make a better cup lid. So we're about to watch this Uconnect turn into a 8-inch DVD player. Yeah, changed this SoundStream DVD. Wow. Yo, so you probably could do like if you hooked. Damn. Yo, let me ask you a ridiculous question. Can you actually watch it while you're driving?
No, I'm all about safety.
Technically, could someone watch it while they were driving?
Yes,
but not you.
Yes, technically, I'll prove that right now.
We're in a closed course parking lot. I own this parking lot, so look. It is moving, and it is not overridden. Yo, that is awesome. So let me ask you: when you put it in reverse, what happens? Oh, look at that! That's cool. That's pretty cool. So when he puts it in reverse, it overrides into the rear view camera so that he can actually drive safely while he's driving unsafely watching the video. Yo, that is in a closed course, of course. So what's this up here, man? What are these gauges? Talk to me about the gauges.
Boost and your air.
Boost and air? There we go.
Air fuel.
Oh, your air fuel ratio and your boost. So
right.
Oh, that's the DVD player right there. So the DVD player console is in the actual glove. He has like a shelf built in.
That's stock.
What's that?
That's factory. That's shelf.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
That's factory.
Yours will have that same shelf.
So I'm ready for a DVD player or a PS4.
Yeah, you could go. Hey, go big.
Yo, could you actually put like a small PS4 John in there? Because it works on what? Audio, video inputs? Is it like Edge? Yes. All right. Yeah. we've got here is a 2015 Jeep SRT Pro-Charged by our friends over at HHP in Delaware. My man John has done a lot of work to this Jeep, and he's going to tell me all about it. We're going to drive it, we're going to test it out, give it my review. And he's got a 300 as well. My man's got a lot of toys over here. But yeah, he's going to get into all of like the paintwork that he did, everything to it. And you know, this is a really one-of-one type of Jeeps, man, right here. So just real quick, he's got covered up for the winter his Dodge Ram Viper SRT 10. Look at that monster. I think it runs on methanol only, from what he told me. Beast. Another project car. Everyone's got a project car. Look at that monster, dude. Here's something that caught my eye. Oh shit, there it is. It's buried. Buried. Notchback. This caught my eye, believe it or not. This notchback. Is it a notchback? No, it's a hatchback. This guy caught my eye right here. This is his wife's car. All these tires. All them hidden costs. Look at all those hidden costs. So, I don't know what he's got done to this thing yet so far, but I've solicited him to let me buy it from him, but he will not sell it to me yet. One of these days he will. But this thing, paint color is gorgeous. Metallic green. Looks good. Looks good. Dude, and I thought that thing, look, it's covered up. It's so covered up. That's what it's about. Even if you're a Mopar owner, you can be all about the Mustang, I promise. All right, we're gonna jump in, Jeep, check it out. Ask him what he's got all done to the car. His wife is short. And
on top of your car.
It's a rag. There's Gertrude. See ya, Gertrude. So yeah, I just got the windows tinted, man. That was finally a good thing. But John, man, talk to me a little bit about what made you decide to get it Pro-Charged. When
I decided to Pro-Charge, I had 18,000 miles on it, and I owed nothing on it. So when I went to one of the dealers for a trade-in, they lowballed it.
What do you mean lowball?
They didn't even give you a Kelly Blue Book because they said it was lowered, and I had exhaust.
Wait a minute, same with me, right?
Yes, and I had the exhaust done, I had it lowered, and I had not a factory stereo system, so it depreciated the value by a lot.
Sounds like the same story I was told. And so you went to HHP.
Correct.
Why'd you go Pro-Charger versus, you know, Whipple or whatever, or turbos?
Well, Whipple is actually, you get more power, but it's more strain on your motor.
Right. I
tow with this, so when I'm towing jet skis, I'm not in boost because I just make sure I stay under 3,000 RPMs.
Okay.
So when I'm towing, I'm basically a regular.
Gotcha.
Regular SRT.
Okay. Well, so what made you go with HHP over, I don't know, say Barth Tuning, or was it just familiarity? Was it basically another person?
All I do is Hemis, and I can actually go there and I can get it done right on the dyno. I wasn't a big fan of on the road tuning. I'm more against that. Racing on the street.
Dyno tuning.
Yeah, I'm not. I'd rather be on the dyno than on the street. And I don't have a lot of time to go to the track like a lot of people do. Yeah.
Well, you know, I had my SRT was tuned there too, so you know, I speak highly of Josh. Both Joshes, the one who answers the phone and sells your parts, sets you up, and then Josh, the owner. So, and Bruce, you know, he's the engine builder and all that. So, I'm definitely a big fan of what those guys are doing. You went to the right shop when it comes to modding your Hemi. So when you got it tuned, you had the MDS tuned out, right? The 4-cylinder eco mode.
Yes,
that's out. All right, cool. Have you had any water pump issues? yet?
Not
No?
as of yet, no.
Okay.
But I'm only at 24,000 miles, so the Pro Charger's been on for about 6,000 miles.
Gotcha. He's gonna talk me through everything that he's been through. I think he de-chromed a lot of stuff as well. So we're gonna get into all of that and kind of like how much that cost him and kind of like what you can expect to pay for something like that as well. So, dude, where'd you get them wheels, man?
I don't know. I found them at a trash site.
So these are the Savini BM14s from my Trackhawk. So basically, yo, and that dude Jazz doesn't work for the dealership anymore. He moved on to something bigger and better.
So he's
At Ace. Nope. But you still go to Ace and Woodbury. So what I did the day I traded in my Trackhawk was I called up John. I was like, hey man, I know you're looking for a set of tires. I don't know if you maybe want these wheels. We can swap your wheels. So he traded me his Spider Monkey wheels for these that fit on the SRT as well as the Trackhawk. So he ended up getting a nice set of wheels from a set of Spider Monkeys. So you made out. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. So yeah, they're the 22 inches wrapped around the DWS Extreme Contact tires. Yo, how do you like them tires, man?
Smooth.
They are smooth, right?
Too.
Yeah.
That's what I like about them.
That's why I bought them. So let's get into a little bit about the cosmetics on the outside of your car, what you did, if you can remember everything. Then we'll start talking a little bit about the upgrades what you did with suspension and all that good stuff. So walk me through it.
First thing I did was this was all chrome.
What's that? Oh, the trim? Okay.
All the trim was chrome. Badges were chrome. Obviously, I painted them red.
Gotcha.
My vents painted red.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Dude, nice. Like some angry nostrils. Angry.
And I got the grill painted red.
That's
so
a nice
you can
touch.
actually see the intercooler really, really good now when you're looking.
Yeah, behind you, especially if like you're looking in the rear view, like, oh shit, what is that thing behind me? And are you lowered, right?
Yes, I am.
What are you lowered on?
iBox Special Edition.
Oh, the special editions, they fit on the SRT?
Yes, and I installed them.
You put them on?
Yes.
Damn, dude. Nice. Okay, so just so everybody knows, the special editions are not just for Trackhawks. How's the ride with them? I mean, I'll find out, but it seems pretty smooth, dude.
Yes, very smooth.
You tinted out, you blacked out the taillights. You swapped out the badge for the SRT. I like that classic John right there. Made that red. Oh, that's right. Saw that at nighttime.
And then the lower one.
And then you darkened them up too. And they say Pro Charge. That's cool as shit.
I have long tube headers, stainless works, going into a high flow stainless work cats, going into boiler attack exhaust, and kept the stock tips.
I love those tips, dude. I don't think there's anything that's gonna fit better because I had a Borla tips on the SRT and it stuck out. Like it looked like shit. I think that's just cleaner, and it gives off like, not that this looks any sleeper at all, it gives off like the fact that it might be sleeper. All right, so talk to me a little bit about what mods you've done under the car, undercarriage. What have you done to her?
I've done axles and a full B Woody suspension kit.
When you say axles, what kind of axles? What do you mean?
I did the Outlaw axles.
G-Force, Johns?
G4 Outlaw, and then I did the B Woody kit also.
The whole kit, you used front to back?
Kit, front to back.
Damn. What did that run you? The kit itself?
The kit was, I think, 800.
It's not bad. You can align the front end though?
Yes.
Nice. So
15 down, you can align the front end.
how does he ride with the new B Woody kit, dude? Stiff?
Almost stock.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Almost stock. You wouldn't even really know.
Oh, nice.
Then again, all the reds together.
So all the red is the same red, that it's all the
Besides
same.
the bar. The bar is the only thing different.
Oh, so the bar came that way?
The bar came that color red.
Got you. That's pretty close though.
Yes, very close.
So wait, hold on.
I redid
Wait,
that.
hold on. So this guy is usually up against here. Every time I've seen a Pro Charger, it's got, it literally rests upon the valve covers. But what?
I changed it because I was scratching my valve cover repeatedly and it was annoying me because I had to keep getting it fixed. So I put an elbow and I put it over here instead.
She looks good, man. God damn. She's mean. I can hear her from a mile away. So we're gonna jump into the Jeep test her out. We're gonna jump into the Jeep, test her out, and see how she rides. My biggest thing is always trans tuning, just making sure she rides as stock as possible. Again, when you're tuning your car, dude, it's never gonna be stock, but you want it to be stock-like or resemble stock setups. So we're gonna also jump in. We're gonna see how she pulls a little bit. It's not my Jeep, but I'm not gonna, take advantage of it. And I really appreciate John for letting me try her out. But we're gonna put her up to the limit. We're gonna see what happens. I don't have a CDL, so it's okay. So the 2015 and down, or the 2015 and 14's got the old trigger shift, right? I don't know if it's called a trigger
move,
shift.
Actually, it's like a.
Yeah, it's like a. I like it. It like bounces. I used to have this in my Limited. Good old days of the 2015 Limited. So I really appreciate you letting me drive this car, my man.
No problem.
Seeing how she goes. Oh, hoo hoo! You hear that exhaust? Damn.
Pop that door real quick. Open your door and shut it. There you go. It's good.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
It's not gonna fall apart on me, is she?
It is a Dodge, maybe.
Damn. Trying to get some exhaust notes here. This thing's like a tank. So these things weigh like 5,200 pounds, but when you pro charge the shit out of them, I feel like they weigh 300 pounds. That's about it. I'm gonna try to adjust my seat a little bit so I can prepare for launch. We're gonna head out onto Mexico Martin Luther King Boulevard in Mexico, and see how that works out. We're gonna try a launch or two. Okay, is it alright if I do a dig?
Yeah.
Alright. It isn't. Martino Lutherino El Chapo Boulevard.
Oh god.
That'll be my intro. Woo!
So, when you're really going to do the launch,
I gotta turn on the air, dude. It's a little hot. Jesus Christ, 80 degrees?
AC. That's why. Now,
Fuck,
for
man.
heat, dude. Yeah, wait. Climate.
Fuck that climate shit. I like using the buttons, man.
Gotcha. What I do is when I launch this, I go in, I keep it in sport, and I go to paddle mode. And if you're in first, it automatically shifts. You don't even have to shift it. It's like so aggressive, though. It's crazy.
What do you mean? All right, you're gonna have to like talk me through this.
I will, but when you're ready to do it, I'll explain what to do. There's different ways of doing it, but now this, I drive always in sport, unless obviously if you're really racing, and then you're gonna butt track. But so 9 times out of 10, I'm in sport.
Gotcha. Here's that air. It got hot today, dude. 54 degrees in Mexico. You know you're in Mexico when it's 54 degrees out and it's January. First, we're gonna try to move out of, looks like Presidente Fox is having his little drive-by here. All right. We're gonna go a little more desolate where they pick the agave, right? They pick the agave over there for your mezcal and your tequila. We need to go to those areas, man. We can't be going in Mexico City. It's too populated. You know, I want to find a nice chalupa while we're down here in Mexico. They don't have any good ones in the U.S. No. Gotta find them good ones. Might have to go to Peru for that shit.
It's true.
So my first initial impressions of driving this, just like, it's in sport mode. You wouldn't even know it's in sport mode. The suspension kit, I don't really, oh shit, that guy wanted to race me, but he's going the other way. The suspension, basically, it's tight, but there's no, I don't really get any NVH. I don't have anything that's kind of like vibrating or reverberating or causing any sort of like issues. I wouldn't have any issues driving this car long distance. You do hear the exhaust note, but that's out of the tips of the exhaust, which is where you want it. You don't want any drone in the middle of the cabin. So good job on that, especially when you have long tube headers. You kind of like, you're almost inviting drone to happen, especially in SUVs, because they have such a large cabin space. That's volume is going to resonate and echo in here, which that's the one thing that like I just can't deal with any sort of drone. So far, dude, we've been coasting for a little bit, going down to the border, no issues at all. Feels good. Actually feels like I'm in my Trackhawk, just a different smell, a weird smell. I don't know what it is. Hopefully, I don't know if it's your leather upholstery or, you know, conditioning or some weird thing you bought at yeah, it looks like you bought something at CVS to put in here. Yep.
The leather smell, exactly. The leather air freshener.
He's got a leather air freshener for his leather. I got to do that for my Ford Explorer because I don't have leather anymore. So I got to do that, dude. I got to put that in. Where'd you get that from? Send me that shit. My birthday's coming up. You should buy me some leather smell fucking air fresheners in my car. All right. Oh. We hit 80, we were going like 30. I didn't even feel it. Like, it didn't feel like it was going 80. It felt like I was going 40. That's how smooth it was. It's a testament to how smooth the car is. That was nice. That was comfortable. That was a nice pull. I'm gonna try to see if I can do a 60 to 100. Is that all right?
Whatever you want.
Do a 60 to 100 right here. Damn! We did a 60 to 104 actually. Dude, it feels so smooth. The power band is so smooth on the Pro Charger. Dude, it rides just like a Trackhawk, stock Trackhawk. That's awesome. And we got no Mexican police. We don't want to get pulled over by the Mexican police, dude. We are going to fucking jail.
We're going to jail.
Well, I am. You can walk home. I mean,
exactly. I'll be walking home.
They won't confiscate the car, right? Because nah, I was trying to hit the brake. I'm an old dude, you know.
I hit the wrong pedal.
Yeah, I know. All right, so this is a little bit more of a wooded area, but this will allow me to kind of show how this bitch goes from a dig, from like a 0 to 60 type, a 0 to 60 type pull. But right now, dude, this thing doesn't, like 24,000 miles on it. You have less miles than I did on the Trackhawk. You really baby the shit out of this thing,
no,
man.
I don't baby. When it goes out, it goes out. But it's not my everyday vehicle.
Okay, so there you go. See, another reason why my man John has got this Jeep SRT that's Pro Charged, because it's not his everyday car like my fucking dumbass had a Trackhawk everyday car that literally depleted the oil reserves from fucking Texas. So, all right, we're gonna stop here for a second. There's nobody around, so I'm gonna leave this alone. All right, we got a squirrel. Okay, it's
all you have to do is floor it. You don't have to shift it or anything.
Really?
Just floor it.
Should I floor it or build it? Should I build?
Do your build.
All right, I'm gonna build to 2,000.
But you don't have to shift.
Oh, fuck, shit. Damn! Holy shit! Fuck, dude. I think your whatchamacallit went off a few times.
What?
Traction control.
Oh yeah.
Traction control was, I think, there for you to set. Damn, dude, that thing fucking goes. We went to 70 in, I don't know, 0 seconds. It was fucking crazy. Sometimes you need traction control on a colder day. 57 degrees is not bad, but the street is kind of a little bit, it's got like some condensation on it, so it's not the safest street driving right now. But dude, this thing is fucking awesome, man. Congratulations on this ride. If you have a Jeep SRT and you're thinking about boosting it, definitely hit up John. He's got an Instagram. What is your Instagram? SRT what?
8108.
8108. 8108?
No. Yeah. 8 for.
Just tell me the Instagram, motherfucker.
SRT 8108.
He'll answer any questions you might have about how he got it tuned, what HHP did for him. I'm thoroughly, like, happily surprised, because again, I've never had a chance to enjoy my 2018 Jeep SRT when it got tuned. It never got fully tuned because the 2018s didn't have all the trans tuning completed just yet, and it was a really wonky setup. So I abandoned that and I went into the Trackhawk. And you know, the way it works is Trackhawk Hellcat transmissions, Demon transmissions, they get first dibs on tuning from Diablo Sport. And so because of that, the 18 SRT has to take its place. But the 15 SRT tuning is fucking spot on. If you're thinking
Not
about
spot on. My first tune, what did you say? This had the Hawk in it.
Oh, yes. It was like originally the first tune, I think because he wasn't done tuning, right?
Wasn't done, no. But
so HHP wasn't finished tuning it completely, and it was like it was wound up, and every time it like shifted up a gear or shifted down a gear, it was like finally, fuck, thank God, now I'm in second gear, now I'm in third gear, and like it would just like be like the Hulk, dude. It was like angry as fuck every time it shifted. There was like the clutches weren't letting go properly, and this time, dude, we're in 6th gear, super easy. You wouldn't even know I'm in sport mode. This is awesome. I really appreciate you letting me take this out. I really appreciate letting me make a video of your car and featuring it. If you guys are definitely considering a Jeep SRT or have one and are thinking about boosting it, right here, the 2015, dude, is done. This thing drives better than my 2018 SRT did, and it actually drives smoother than my Trackhawk did. And he's on my own fucking tires that I gave him. So how's that for being able to make sure your shit's done right? So John, thank you very much, man. This is a badass ride, and good luck with it.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it. I hope to see you at a bunch of meets out there in the world, and we will be catching up.
Yes, we will.
All right, guys, thank you very much. If you like the video, you know what to do. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. Peace. See you in the next one.